I know I said Ninja Turtles next, but really what we're going to do is a food review. I got this in and I realized that I was having the coffee and I really, really wanted something to munch on as I was ending the video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some milk to the Ecto Espresso because it's needed. We talked about that. And I guess I will discuss fandoms a little bit, maybe. No, I grew up old Who. That discussion that I had, it was about the other, because there were three great Time Lords, or something when it comes to godly characters in Doctor Who. There was Rassilon, who was, the big... Now, they did bring in Tectuine in the New Who, but slightly prior, you had Rassilon, Omega, and the other. I, personally, always thought that what would it be so cool if the other what baby, what's wrong? Not you. I can talk to your little sister without you coming over here. Sorry, again. I can talk to the other animals without you feeling jealous. Lissy, you okay? You want to chill? Oh, now that I start talking to one, they're all coming over here. Anyway, I was thought it'd be kind of cool if the other was the Doctor, but like an alternate version, kind of like they felt like the Valiard could possibly be like an evil opposite or an evil version of. Considering he can have a bi-generation, or bi-regeneration, yeah, bifurcation, anyway. It does make it a little bit better. Doesn't see us. Hey, no, don't make yourself sick. Ooh, that makes me angry. Go on, shoot. Hold on a second. I think I have a better idea. There, he is dead. That might have actually been the issue. Could have sworn I fed him yesterday morning, and I was about to feed him again. Ooh, okay, it's not morning anymore. Damn it, I slept in. That's why. No, I sprayed between the oven and the counter roach spray, because I actually I saw a roach the other day, and I was like, you know what? So I sprayed this stuff, and so he was licking on the floor near the oven, and instantly my brain goes, what are you doing? So I need to also mop the floors. I really need to do that just in case. I sprayed back behind, so I don't think anything got there. But the fact that he's doing that really close to when I did that makes me worry. So, yeah, anyway. So that's one of the things that I got into a really good discussion with, good discussion with my cousin about that, because he's more New Who, and we don't really talk all that much, but I would like to think we're really cool. He's the youngest of all the family, and I think he recently just got married. We're not as close as I probably would like us to be, but like anytime we're around, we're usually the ones talking. But I don't know. I think there's a slight stigma in the family. My mom was kind of like the black sheep. Not really. I mean, kind of at one point, very. But I think at some point, each of the kids kind of were a bit defiant to a degree. Oh, by the way, here's the jerky. I tell you that. Great value. Original beef jerky. Mm, You know me. I talked to you about this. Jerky is travel food. It is the best of snack foods. $10 pieces per serving. 70 calories. Lucy, go away. You have food. 1.5 grams total fat, 0.5 grams saturated fat, 25 milligrams of cholesterol, 550 milligrams of sodium, 4 grams of carbs, where 4 of those from sugars. But yeah, I saw this. This came up in my thing, and I don't see this in the gas stations, but it's the expensiveness of jerky. This is good. This is the type of jerky that I like. I like a chewy jerky. I don't like the hard jerky. Hard jerky, like the stiff, dry, actual jerky, is really meant for the long drives, where you can put it in your mouth, keeps your mouth salivating, but also brings you in the food and everything. You can just kind of, your jaw gets tight, but you can also kind of suck on it and enjoy. Like chew. Kind of like having the snuff, put it behind your lip and kind of suck on it, get the flavor and all the stuff in it. But you can also eat it. That's the way I feel about. No, shoo, go on. She's getting up here. Hold on. Normally, this isn't a problem. Is it because I forgot to feed them? Yes and no. No. Yes. I haven't fed them yet. The cats, however, have 2 bowls, and both of those bowls do have food in them. However, you can see the bottom. So they're coming to me because I'm here, and also, I now have food. You guys are being buttheads. I don't like you. For that reason. Here. Lucy. Right now. Lucy. Sweetie. Hi, sweetie. Here. Hot dog. There you go. There you go. Alright. Sorry. I broke apart little tiny pieces. Izzy's chill. He's sitting there just watching me. They're all watching me, but you gotta share. Also, with these this big bag right here, it's resealable. Also, the jerky's good, but I don't remember how much this was. I think it was $8. I would say, for me, 8 to 12 I would pay for a big bag of jerky. But sometimes if you want to get just a small bag of jerky, it's like $6, $6 to $7. So I'm pretty sure this was like 9 to 12 because I'm not going to pay like $27 for a bag of jerky. It's not. Unless it was like gourmet jerky. That was good. It was very close to the Jack Links that I usually get. That's a 4 and an 8 right there. That's good. It's nice, it's chewy, meaty, like it. The teriyaki version and a black pepper version. I may try those. Okay, I think there's a black pepper version. I know there's a teriyaki version, but I didn't feel like adding another. Like I said, it's like $7 to $12 to my grocery bill at the time. So, because I was already getting up there. I try to keep my cost to a certain level, and that can mean not getting a few things, especially if I'm going to get a few other things like tiny dowel rods or, stuff. But I also have more cat food coming, so just so we're clear, they have food. They have food now, whole tub full. But I have a really cool, this right here. I have the cereal containers, 2 of those full of different flavored Friskies. And then I have a large rice container style one with an open front lid. It's like that big, has a lid like this, it opens like this, on the top with clips around it. Anyway, I have that, which is usually full of like just, I think the gravy or something style Friskies. And I have the canned foods as well. That big one is empty, or almost empty. So, yeah. Now, Gin has one of those big white ones with the rolling lids for feed for cows and stuff. But it's so good, and it keeps bugs and stuff out of them. So I keep that closed. I have a metal ice scoop, like the expensive $30-something metal, maybe it's $17, but the metal scoop like you have for ice and stuff, for scooping ice, the metal ones, in there, because the plastic ones just didn't hold enough, and I don't know, this felt cheap. So I bought that. Scoops really well. And also, I realize it's in the dog food, but if I ever needed to use it for anything else in the future, it's washable. It's washing machine. It's metal. I don't have to worry too much about stuff, as long as it's properly washed and sanitized. But, not that I would do that on a regular basis, but if I just needed it, I could do it. I don't like usually mixing those kind of things. But, yeah, and I ordered some water. I ended up getting Dasani instead, which is fine. I don't mind Dasani. I like water. I love water. Water is good. So, I can't drink it as fast as some people. The idea is not to drink it fast, but I was really thirsty. For something other than coffee. Okay, so I have some Golden Leaf leg quarters, which I need to separate out into bags, freezer bags, which is awesome, by the way. If you're wondering about my food, what I do, this is going to be like really a food review and food I eat stuff. I have the Gold Leaf leg quarters, chicken leg quarters. I put those each into a freezer bag. Occasionally, I may add a marinade to one, put that bag in the fridge, but the rest go in the freezer. So if I need something to eat, grab a bag, put it in the air fryer, cook it for about 20 minutes, flip it, 20 more minutes. That usually cooks it after I've also seasoned it between flips and stuff. And that gives it a nice crispy thing, and it's all cooked all the way through. And then I'll have some kind of vegetable or something with it. Cauliflower, I have baked potato. I know it's starches, but at least it's something with, instead of just the chicken, which you'll lose weight from what I've heard if you just like. I know that there's a Viner that I watch, the one Riley, really cool guy, by the way, very very cool. And he had a transformation he lost a bit of weight in sorry, my nose isn't running. Short period of time, not like a ton of weight, but a visible amount. Like he ate like a chicken breast or two, and then water, broccoli, I think. I can't remember what his main thing was, but he also made a point of saying, look, you need to find out that you're supplementing everything else that you got with your protein drink or your pills or stuff, because if you're just going to eat the chicken this way, however seasoned it is, whatever, or just plain boiled chicken, you really have to be careful and keep with your physicians or whatever, because you have to. He knew he was not doing good. he wanted to drop himself to a level and then slowly keep himself at it by, maintaining plus workouts and supplements and stuff. But that was weird. I was a little worried for him, but he did bring down the weight, and also it was him controlling it. He was the one in control. He wasn't having somebody else tell him how to do it, and then him just kind of, So really, really happy for him. He did really well, and now he's doing chill. And plus he's gaming now and stuff. But cauliflower, and I have a Bolthouse buttermilk, but it's a ranch and no sugar or low sugar. That works really well because I love ranch, and I can't really eat ranch without seeing a major spike in my blood sugar. I can eat it, I just try not to, because it's like if I have a salad, ranch. So that has been a kind of a thing for me. Especially when it comes to like buffalo wings. Buffalo wings, I'm not gonna fucking do just blue cheese. What's wrong with you? I can't do that. I need my ranch. But, so I switched over to something that would work really well. Ketchups, I try to keep, there's a no sugar Heinz that works pretty good, and the flavor is decent. The sauce from, not Chili's, Cane's, doesn't use high fructose corn syrup and does really well. My friend Ina Shoba caught me on that one, Kit's husband. And by the way, check out Kit's stuff, she's hilarious. And we're actually in a little bit, and she has a Discord where I actually go in at least once or twice a week at night and chat, just in case anybody's curious, if they need to get a hold of me. I also have a Discord myself, which I put, and I think just recently somebody befriended me. I don't know if it's part of the community though. Anyway, so, but yeah, I have a Discord, my own Discord. So if you friend me on, I have my links on the page here, and you can send me a friend request. I'll pop you in, and then if you're one of the crew, I'll send you an invite. But yes, waters. I also drink a lot of Coke Zero. It's kind of my vice, and I do occasionally have a little coffee in the mornings, and I have a little sugar and creamer with my coffee in the mornings, which is good, but I can do better. Plus, sausage patties work really well because, one, you can heat them, cut them up, put them in things, or just heat them up. Meatballs, chicken nuggets, which the chicken nuggets are kind of like a treat, but also an additive to some of the other stuff. I definitely am putting beets into my smoothies when I make them. Spinach, baby spinach, versus kale, because I'm not a big fan of kale, but I will eat kale if it's, in a smoothie. And honey, definitely a must. If you've got a honey that you really like, a company that makes it, buy a big thing of it. It sounds weird, but buy a big thing of it, because then you can use it as you go, and it's not going to go bad. If it crystallizes, you just warm it up in a thing of warm water, let it sit for an hour or so, you're fine. And coffee's for coffee. Get the coffee that you like. And honey instead of sugar in the coffee is probably a good thing. Also, brush your teeth. It's something you got to do. I need to do that more often. Just started doing that a bit more often lately, just because I was kind of like, okay. I mean, I brush my teeth, but sometimes a bit will go in between, and I really, really need to do it more often. But besides that, yeah, I think that's been most of my changes. I do have good cholesterol. I make eggs, little eggies. I use the muffin tins in the air fryer. I have little sliced pieces. I get the little ham, and then I dice it up, or I get the diced ham, where you can just reach in and just drop little things in the little tins, and then a little cheese, and boom, after 10 minutes, they've made little eggies, and I pop those into a bag. It's a quick breakfast for me. I don't sit down and eat breakfast very often, so I heat 2 of those little things up, maybe a sausage thing, and I go do my glucose test, check my pulse, check my oxygen levels, and then take my pills. I drink, I eat. I'm usually dressed by then, walk the dog, go to work. That's my morning routine. So, yeah. And when it comes to dinner, I usually come home, grab a leg quarter, or it kind of depends on my mood. It's not every day that. But yeah. Oh God, I'm already going into 20 minutes. Anyway, the jerky is good. Like I said, that's a 4 and an 8. It's really good. Life changes, doing better, drinking more water, which I've been drinking water. Just figured I'd, pop one since I've got that thing right here. I already half the bag. Pop the rest of them in the fridge. These are going to go in the mini fridge in the geek room. I've got some Coke Zeros that need to go in there. And the groceries have been got. I also have some Bolt House smoothie drinks, which I'm going to go and do a video on those. That's going to add some more videos. We're getting to 950 before the end of the year for sure. We're almost halfway there, pretty much. I think we're at 920 right now, or 922 or something. So we're almost to 950. We're gonna be good. I got 4 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I got 3 Bolt House drinks. We're getting there. So that's the plan. Yeah. But anyway, as I said, I am Sir Drink Salon. I'm wishing you health, wealth, and love, and enough time and gusto to enjoy it all, down to the last drop. Nom it up, motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Get it. Eat your good foods, okay? As the morning girl says, if you know TikTok. Drink your water, eat your good food. That's what she says, and it just makes me go, oh. Yeah, so I love my morning kisses too. So if you guys check her out, The Morning Girl, she's adorable. Love the hell out of her. She does a lot of lives. I mostly just agree with the one thing she does in the morning, which is good morning. It's a particular morning. She asks, "Are you doing okay?" She tells you you're loved and cared for. She gives you kisses, and it's a positive. And I guess for me, just being single, it's nice to have a chick say something like that to me. So I say chick. A beautiful lady say something like that, even if it's not directed specifically to me, it's nice to hear. Even if I had that like on a freaking wake up call, like, hey, wake up, morning, love, hey, you doing good, did you sleep well? That kind of thing. It's kind of nice. It's kind of sad too, in another way. But anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. I also like to point out my mom says good morning to me. Okay, I have like friends that say good morning to me. Noelle said good morning to me. I got my friend Delabrin. They'll say good morning to me. It's not like I'm just going for that TikTok or whatever, but like it's something personal. Is it Anne or something from the Popeyes commercials where I was younger and I was walking past the TV and I think I was probably like, I don't remember how old I was. I was young, teens. And in my maudlin age, after a breakup or something, years or something. I mean, just feeling kind of, and I walked past, and it was her going, "And you know why we do this? 'Cause I love you." And I was just like, it felt nice. It wasn't genuinely meant towards me specifically, but it was like, and it didn't really have to be, it was just, anyway. But yeah, so, hope you guys are doing well. Y'all take care. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.